Good morning, everybody at TKE. I really miss having everybody in the building. Our kids and sometimes our families at Tot Shabbat and in religious school over the last few weeks have spent some time talking about the Shehecheyanu blessing. And I'm going to put it up on the screen in case anybody needs it. Oh, that's my Zoom thing. There it is. And you can see this on reformjudaism.org if you want it for yourselves. But we recite this blessing when we do something for the first time or to celebrate a really happy occasion that doesn't happen often, or when we do something for the first time in a calendar year. So in terms of Jewish ritual, some of those examples are the first night of Hanukkah, we say this blessing along with the Hanukkah blessings. The first time we hear the shofar in a year. And things like that. In our own lives, we might say it when we see a friend again for the first time, when we learn something new, when we graduate, any kind of special and unique first in a long time. So our kids have been sharing some of the things that they have done in these past weeks of sheltering at home that are Shehecheyanu moments. One of our third graders has just learned to ride her bike without her training wheels. And one of our first graders has been learning to roller skate. My family on my mother's side had a Zoom family reunion for the first time. There was more than 30 people from 3 generations online. And then we had a second one, something we hadn't even thought of until my brother said to me, well, now that the older generation has all figured out how to do Zoom conferences, why don't we do this? So that's a new thing that's happening for us. That was a Shehecheyanu moment. So I would encourage all of you to try to find moments in your days and weeks where something new is happening or where you've accomplished something you're proud of, and stop and say Shehecheyanu. It reminds you to be grateful, to be proud of yourself. It reminds you that in the midst of this strange and scary time, there are some good things happening and some new things happening. The words are Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Shehecheyanu V'Kiyamanu V'Higianu Lazman Hazeh. And you can find them, like I said, on reformjudaism.org, which is where this one is. And it means, blessed are you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who has kept us alive, sustained us, and brought us to this season. So I encourage you to look for times and places in your life that you can stop and say that blessing. And also, if you have any firsts that you have accomplished or new skills you've learned or things like that, that would have been Shehecheyanu moments if you had thought to say it over these weeks of shelter at home, please send me a couple of lines about them or a picture of you doing something. And I would love to share it on our TKE Facebook pages, some of the new things we're learning and accomplishing and celebrating during this time. And that's all. Have a great day.